Here we are all bundled up again. I went down to the studio, I picked up some wet and dry sandpaper, repolished some of the rat traps, found 3 more mouse traps down there because they are a lighter flip in terms of setting them off. And I have those set in there. Everybody's primed with brand new tasty apple. And the way I look at it is if I can smell the apple, yeah, they can smell the apple. So hopefully this will keep us safe for another day. And yeah, everybody's been watered and fertilized and all that happy stuff. And we'll have to see. I'll probably have to pick some choice some again in the next couple of days. Until then, bye. Oh, that looks great. 2 of them. That one and that one. That one didn't full cast. And it's this one. So I need to get that center one. What I'm going to pour directly to that center one. Messy. Messy. All right, let's see what we've got here. I'd like to finish on that. Nope. This is not cold enough to pick up yet. There. That's almost cold enough. Pewter at this stage is really fun. It's crystalline and it crunches apart. It has a lot in common with sugar if you've ever made candy. You can see the crystals in it. All right, let's try this guy again. First I'm going to take that off there because I don't want that to inhibit anything. When you have metal that wraps around, it sort of acts like a lock. Now, that is truly crappy. None of those cast worth a darn. Okay, try that again. You know I have a couple that have come out okay. Let's see, what do we have? Well, here we are out in the greenhouse again. I had the light turned on this morning just because it's a little bit dingy in here. And I wanted to make sure I could see everything really well. So how are we doing? Well, last night was the first night that we've gotten another mouse in here or seen evidence of a mouse being here. So we went 2 nights without any mouses. Actually, there was one night where like one little teeny piece of apple was chewed on. Our thought process was that this guy was very small and therefore it was difficult for him to actually set the traps off. And we were right. He was a little guy. And he did set one off last night. So he managed to get himself stuck in a mouse trap, so that's one less. We definitely have made a big dent in the mouse population around here, and I just wish they would stay out. That would make me even happier. So let's take a look at the veg. The spinach, that really got chewed up over the last couple of weeks. It's still there. I'm still watering it. I don't think we'll get anything out of it, but it makes great bait for mice. They are very, very attracted to it. What we've seen in the past here, and it's odd, and I don't know whether it's coincidental or whatever, is that the mice really, really go for the spinach, and the rats seem to like the cabbage plants of all sorts. Anything in the cabbage family better. So, okay. So this has been our sacrificial bucket. We probably won't get anything out of that. Tarek, doing good. That is, 5 inches, 6 inches tall, depending on the plant. So that's a good thing. Quick Star, another kohlrabi, starting to really pop up there. Nothing has come up over in here. I don't know whether it's just not damp enough over there or what, but I've been focusing any pot that I'm seeing that tends to be too dry in any specific spot. I'm trying to focus on that when I water to make sure it gets watered. And that's not the reason things haven't sprouted there. Remember, these are old seeds, so it could just as easily be just old seeds. Atlantis over here, that's a broccoli. The 3 batches are all come up nicely. Tiara, we have 2 of the 3 clusters. There should be another one over here. Nothing has come up over there. There is a little seedling right there, which I think is a carrot. So that'll be fine. We'll just get a carrot out of the deal. Sweet stem, this is another type of mini broccoli. And as you can see, there's a couple in here. Like I say, everything's growing really slowly right now because our light levels are low and our days are short and it's chilly. Purple Vienna. Wow. I won't say that every seed that I planted has come up, but gosh, it's going to be close to it. Every once in a rare while, I'm seeing a tiny bit of damage in one of these pots. Like I said, we did get a mouse last night, so I'm hoping that the damage will go away. So I'll see something like this. There's a leaf chopped off here. And I'm like, okay. I'd rather not have a leaf chopped off anywhere, but okay. Sweet, bright lights. Bright lights. We know that this is a real bright lights. We know that this is a carrot. I've planted some other carrots over here. That's probably a piece of grass. We'll see what happens. So, choy sum, it's time for me to harvest again. So I will probably harvest either today or tomorrow. And thin this out about halfway. And last time we used it on top of a bowl of ramen. And it was great. Great. Just delicious, tender. It's a mild green. I'm trying to think if it can get strong. I don't think we've ever had it get strong. Maybe if you let it go to seed or something it would, but we've never had a problem with that. This is seaside spinach, which has been replanted. Nothing there yet. Not shocking. It's been pretty chilly. And this is Hercules, which is carrots. That I expect to take a while. So, yeah, everybody's doing well. Mr. Rufus is busy checking out. He kept telling me that there was a mouse around here somewhere this morning. And I just couldn't see it. And then I moved because I checked, and there's a bunch of rat traps that are still set over here. But there was a little mouse trap over here that had gone off. And that's where he got himself squished. So, yeah. I'd rather they just stay out, but if they insist on coming in, they're toast. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'd be happier if they were growing faster, but, you know, it's the middle of winter. What you gonna do? So, these have all been watered recently. I might water the ones that have slightly dry spots in them, but I don't want to overwater either. I was just checking. I came out really to check for mice this morning because we haven't seen any mice, but we see a tiny bit of damage once in a while. And I'm like, okay, if it was summertime, it might actually be bugs. Sometimes, or believe it or not, lizards. I have seen lizards eat things too, and that's really frustrating because you're like, I try not to disturb the lizards in here because they eat bugs, but if you're going to eat my seedlings, I'm going to be unhappy with you. So, yeah, it's happening. It's happening slowly, really slowly at this time of year. We're not giving it any extra heat. We're not giving it any extra light, but it's working. It's working. I've actually been considering doing something in the house, like mung beans or something like that, just to add to some Asian food of some sort. I have a couple of good recipes. Yeah, so that's what we know. It's going well. Rufus is being patient over here. Are you being patient, Rufus? He says, I'm listening to the dog. Oh, you need your haircut. I need to trim his bangs again. He's beginning to look like a sheepdog. And we have more accidents when he can't see where he's going. He crashes into things, and he's a big boy. So being crashed into by 60 pounds of dog is never a good thing. Okay. So until next time, bye.